Monty Don has opened up about the tragic loss of a family member who drowned when he was out fishing. In an unearthed interview, the Gardener's World presenter, 67, spoke about the devastating loss. Speaking in 2016, the horticulturalist candidly spoke about the tragedy. The star opened up about the last time he had cried, revealing it was after he learned of the death of a family member. Monty said, "I cried on Saturday because my brother-in-law was killed. He drowned when he was out fishing. It was tragic," he added to Mail Online. The TV star had previously spoken about the death of his dad. Monty recalled the devastating moment he realized his mum didn't know his dad had died, after she had seen him in hospital that same day. The gardening expert welled up as he addressed the moment he had to tell his sister their mother was unaware their father was dead, having just made plans with him for the following day. Monty addressed the tragic moment while speaking to Carrie Lloyd on her podcast Griefcast and said, "I got a phone call from my brother-in-law saying, 'Your father has just died.' He just said, 'There's nothing much more I can say.'" After his brother-in-law, a priest, told him the horrible news, he said his mother rang him 5 minutes later. "I was on my own in the house. I was upset, but I was slowly getting used to the idea, really." He continued, "It wasn't a terrible shock but it was a big thing. Then the phone went and it was my mother and I said hello, sort of wondering what she was going to say. She said, 'Hello.' Her voice was quite chirpy. I said, 'Are you alright?' She said, 'Yes, I've just come back from seeing Daddy and he's fine.' Immediately I thought Terry's something very odd going on here. She had been to hospital which was 40 minutes away from home. She had seen him, she said she talked to him, she said he was feeling a bit cold but I covered him over," he said, as listeners heard him choke on his words. Fans heard him try to hold back the tears before he went on to reveal his dad had died in the moments after his mum had left for home. She described how she talked to him, that she pulled the blanket up around him, and he was clearly going downhill but he seemed okay. They made plans for what they'd do tomorrow, he shared. And I was listening on the other end of the phone, thinking, what do I do? What do I say? She's on her own at home. Monty went on, I didn't have the courage to tell her. I was processing it myself, but I talked to her for about half an hour. Trying to find the right moment. In the end, Monty decided he would let someone else tell her after being unable to break the news himself, and he eventually rang his sister who contacted his mother with the tragic news. So, that was a very, very distressing experience. That was really disturbing, Monty added. Gardener's World is on this evening at 9 p.m. on BBC 2.